Are you thinking about applying for the KNB scholarship? Or maybe the time you watch this video, you have already got the KNB scholarship and you are wondering about many things. I have received many questions related to life, study, the rules and regulations related to the KNB scholarship. And believe me, you don't want surprise once you arrive in Indonesia. So it's very important that you know the terms and condition and also the rules of the KNB scholarship once you arrive, before even you arrive to Indonesia. Okay, so if this is your first time watching my video, my name is Muhammad Jello, and I am from Guinea in West Africa, and I am a KNB awardee in 2023, currently pursuing my master's degree. And if I also apply for the KNB scholarship, just comment KNB or the country or the scholarship or the university where you are applying. And also to inform you that I just defended my thesis proposal the day before yesterday. So yeah, I'm just excited about the next move that I will be conducting related to my research and everything. Okay, so today I will just share about all those things here that you know. And yeah, if you are really interested about the KNB scholarship and all that is take, I will be really sharing many things. First of all, I will be sharing here what the KNB cover and what does it not cover, because many people think that KNB scholarship covers everything. Okay, so secondly, I will be sharing about rules and work, related to work, and also marriage life in Indonesia. Even yesterday in the group I saw someone talking about that. I'll be talking about that also. So can you get another scholarship while you are under the KNB scholarship? A big, very important point. And the law about living while you are studying, like for example, you like to travel while you are a student under the KNB program, and also withdrawal, with just withdrawing from the program, and the language of instructions, and also the length, like the duration of the program, the KNB program. And apart from that also, I will be talking about the Indonesian law and living rules. Okay, and apart from that also, can you marry Indonesian or seek residency, permanent residency while you are also a student? Okay, so let's go for this thing. Are you excited? And just tell me from where are you watching, and also if you find this really video helpful, try to leave yes, or just share this video to someone who might be really interested about KNB scholarship or just scholarship abroad. But this particular one, terms and conditions of the KNB scholarship. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the coverage of the scholarship. Okay, so what the scholarship cover and what it does not cover. It's really important, because many people are thinking, okay, the KNB scholarship is a fully funded scholarship. Yes, it is a fully funded scholarship. However, there are some things that the KNB does not cover, and you need to know that before coming or before applying or even accepting the scholarship, because you do not want any surprise once you are here. Okay, so what I'm telling you here is my own experience. Okay, so I'm telling you my experience as I am a KNB awardee. I am here now for almost 2 years under the KNB program. Okay, so first of all, those some of them are like, you already know that the flight ticket, related to the flight ticket, like for you coming to Indonesia and after your study going back to to your country, is covered by the Indonesian government KNB scholarship. However, so if for example you would like to go back to your country, not like you have not finished your study, but for example you would like to go for conducting research, for example, or you would like to go for semester break just for greeting your parents, that flight ticket going and coming back is not covered by the KNB scholarship. So this is for the flight ticket. You need to know that if for example you would like to go back, you need to save money for you to pay that and go back to your country and come back. Okay, so secondly, tuition fees. So the tuition fees here, when people ask, are they going to give you the money for you so that you pay? No, the tuition fees from the university, they will directly pay it to the university where you are studying. They are not going to send it to your bank account and then you take it, you give it to the university. It's not working like that. They directly send it to the university. Okay, so apart from that also, settlement allowance. The settlement allowance is that this money that they will give you once you arrive for you to find a room. I will be talking about accommodation of course later. Okay, so that's the money settlement allowance. They will also give you that money, but that one is just once. Okay, it doesn't mean if you go back and come back you will also receive the same amount. No, it's just once. It's about 1,500,000 like 1,500,000 rupiah. Okay, this is the money that you will receive as settlement allowance. I have already talked about during the live last time. Okay, so research and book allowance. So they will also give you book allowance. So this book allowance, they will determine it is about 350 monthly that they will give you as book allowance. So the research allowance, for example, you are doing PhD or master's degree, for example. Okay, apart from that, they will also give you research allowance. So this research is about if you have already write and you publish it, then they will give you money to support your research. Okay, so you make sure you know exactly the publication, the journal where you are publishing, so that you know exactly, okay, how much should I pay for publication, because there are sorry because there are some journal you need to pay for you to publish. So you need to make sure that you know exactly before doing that. Okay, so and visa extension, the visa, it is fully funded. They will cover your visa while coming here. But if you did not finish earlier and you would like to extend your visa, you need to pay for your own visa. Okay, accommodation, we will talk about that. The accommodation is depend on every campus. Okay, some campuses have student dormitory and some campus does not have it. So the living allowance that they will give you, 4,000,027, that money is included in your accommodation. Okay, so you will take the money from that living allowance to pay for your accommodation. And if you are lucky, your university provide accommodation. Some university may provide it for free, some of them may provide with a cost, so it depends. They will not give you this particular money and say this is just for your accommodation, or they will exactly give it to you. So if you choose to stay on campus or outside campus, it's your choice. However, you need to inform the campus where you are living. For example, I'm living outside the campus. Some people are living in their campus dormitory. At UMM, we don't have international student dormitory. Okay, so apart from that, also the health insurance. Okay, health insurance here, what does it mean? If you are sick, they will give you. If you are sick, they will give you a card, or not even if you are sick. Like all international students under the KNB program have their insurance card. I don't know where is mine. Okay, they have their insurance card that they will use when they go to the hospital. However, if the treatment exceeds, okay, the amount that you should receive as health insurance, you should cover that money. It doesn't mean that you still they will cover everything, but there is this particular money that if it exceeds that, you will pay for the remaining amount. You need to know that. Okay, so now let's go about the duration of the program. So this duration of the program here for the undergraduate, it's 5 years. 1 year for Indonesian language program. We will talk about the language after, and after that 4 years for the bachelor degree. For masters is 3 years, 1 for Indonesian language and 2, and so on for the PhD also. Now here the duration of the scholarship is according to the duration of your study. Okay, now if for example I am doing master's degree and I finish earlier than 2 years, for example, my scholarship will directly be terminated because I already graduated. It doesn't mean that I will graduate and I will still stay in Indonesia. Now, if for example, I did not finish earlier and the scholarship is 3 years, of course, and I go more than 3 years, and after 3 years also the scholarship will be terminated because the scholarship, the contract is only for 3 years for master's degree, and it's the same thing. So if you need to stay after for you to complete the study, if you did not finish it early, then you need to pay for your visa extension, you need to pay for everything, and you will not be receiving also living allowance, you will not be receiving health insurance. So it means everything is cut. So if you would like to graduate early, know that if you finish early, it means you are going to go back directly, because they will give you 30 days, like 30 days allowance after you finish your study, and then after that 60 days, like it means 2 months after graduation that you need to stay in Indonesia after you graduated. So you need to think about this. And also, if you did not finish early, it means that you are going to pay for everything after the contract of the KNB scholarship. So can you change your study program? Okay, so many people here, I have even I know some people who try to come here, okay, to come here and they study, and sorry, they would like them to change the study program. For example, they apply for let's say sociology, and they say once they come here, they think, okay, I would like to change, I would like to do management, or I would like to do informatics or something related field. You cannot do that. Okay, you cannot do that. So make sure that while you are applying for the scholarship, try to make sure that you choose the program that you are interested in. If you have experience in other related field, but you like to study this field, try to make sure that you exactly apply to that particular field. Don't go left or right, because you will not be able to you will not be able to change that study program under the KNB program. You can try, but you will not, because I know someone who did not do it. So you will not be able to do it at all. Make sure while you are applying, you exactly choose the program you like. Okay, so related to the accommodation also, the KNB scholarship, as I said, they do not cover particular accommodation, saying, okay, this is money for your accommodation. No, it's for the living allowance they give you. It's there that you will take money to pay for your accommodation. Okay, so it's up to you. Some campus provide accommodation and some does not cover. If you want, you can take accommodation for 3 months, 3 million. It's up to you. It's your money. However, you need to make sure that you don't owe the campus. You are not going to say, go back to the campus or help me get money. My accommodation is expensive or something like that, because they know you are responsible. So try to live like according to your means. Okay, so just try to choose a place where you can stay and pay your accommodation, because they will not give extra money for accommodation. Okay, so after that, academic requirement and work restriction. So we will talk about first for academic requirement, and after that I will talk about work, if you can study and work. First of all, for the academic satisfaction, first of all, as a KNB awardee under the KNB program, if you are bachelor, minimum GPA you need to have 2.5 GPA, and if you are doing PhD or master's degree like me, you need to have 3.0 GPA performance. If you don't want your scholarship to be withdrawn, or if you don't want to be in trouble with the IRO of your university, because they will need to make a report after semester. They will ask you maybe your transcript, and they will share it with the KNB committee to know that you are active student and you are working according to your study here, because you are being provided everything you need for you to study without any financial issues. Okay, so you need to know that this is the GPA that you need to make. You need to perform this one. If not, you will be in trouble with the KNB program. Okay, so related to Indonesian law and living rules, so you need to make sure that you don't violate any rules of Indonesia. You will not be participating in political organization. You will not be organizing things that are forbidden. You will not be into groups or clans or anything. Okay, and you need to stay updated related to visa regulation. And if, for example, your passport is about to expire, you need to inform also your student or your international relation office to tell them that, okay, my visa is about to expire. Okay, so help me, so that my passport is about to expire, so help me, I renew it early, or give me approval so that I go back to my country or to the neighboring country, if your country had embassy in those neighboring countries, for that, so for you to renew your passport before it expires. Okay, and talking about that also, what happened now if you live not leave the scholarship, but you leave Indonesia while you are studying? For example, now you have two situations here. First, you leave for travel during the semester break. For example, you just would like to say, okay, I would like to go for semester break, or I would like to go like for doing research under the KNB, because some people choose their country as like research location. Okay, so if you choose your country as a research location, you would like to go, you did not like choose like you have to do field research for collecting data, you can go back. However, you need to inform your international student relation office. Okay, or even if you like just to travel to other countries, try to inform them, because the reason is here. If you don't inform them and you get in trouble, believe me, you will regret it, because they will say, okay, we don't know you, we don't know about you. You might be in trouble, because if you go and you are about to come back, you don't know, maybe your visa expire, and you don't inform them before, and if you call them or anything, they will just deny, or they will just put you in trouble, even if they will be helping you. So, and the other thing is that if you like to go back to your country or any other country during the KNB program, don't try to be more than 1 month. 30 days. If you go abroad while you are studying under the KNB program in Indonesia, you cannot make more than 1 month, because if you make more than 1 month, you are not going to receive the monthly allowance. You will not receive your monthly allowance within that particular period. Okay, unless you tell them, for example, you are making research and it exceeds 1 month, or you go for study program, but you need to make sure that you inform your IRO, the university where you are studying, so that they keep giving you the allowance. If not, they will not give you if you are more than 1 month. And if you would like also to go back, they will not they will not give you for anything. And if you would like to go for conferences or anything, the KNB program will not cover those expenses. They will not cover it at all. Okay, so now what happens if you withdraw? For example, you say you come here, you don't like the scholarship, you don't like Indonesia, for example. I don't know for any means. Or you say you just want to change your mind. I'm no longer interested about this scholarship. Here is what happened. First of all, you will not be able to apply for any other Indonesian government program in Indonesia. That's the first thing. And secondly, you will pay back what they have already paid for you, like for your flight ticket to come here, you will pay it back. And also like any visa or living allowance or settlement allowance that they have given you, you will repay them all back. This is the same thing if, for example, you receive another scholarship while you are under the KNB scholarship. Imagine, for example, you are a KNB awardee, but you apply for all the scholarship under the KNB scholarship. You will put yourself in trouble. You will pay back all the money first, and secondly, they will also blacklist you for any Indonesian government program for you to apply. So you have to be careful related to that. Now, can you marry? Okay, this question comes a lot because someone told me like, oh, I want to get married to beautiful Indonesian girls. It's not haram to marry. It's not haram. However, there are two things. First, I will talk about related to marrying or related to asking for permanent residency. Okay, permanent residency. So let's first talk about marriage. So you cannot marry Indonesian while you are under the KNB program. You need even to write this before even you come to Indonesia. You will not marry, you will not be engaged to any Indonesian while you are a student, either for girl or boy. You will not be able to do that. And secondly, you will not also be able to ask for permanent residency in Indonesia while you are applying for the KNB scholarship, or even for other country. For example, you say you would like to go to another country after your program. So within the 2 years of the program completion, you need to make sure that you don't apply for residency for other country while you are also studying under the KNB program within the 2 years. But if, for example, if you are in your last year, okay, you are in your last year, or within few months you will be finishing, it's up to you. There is no problem for that. But within the 2 years, for example, those who are doing PhD, bachelor degree, you cannot do within your, if you are here for 3 years, you still have 2 more years, so you cannot apply for that thing while you are under the KNB program. If you would like to come back to Indonesia for the program, there is no any issue, because you can still apply for KNB. Even if, for example, you do KNB bachelor, you can apply for KNB masters and also PhD, the same thing. There is no any issue for that, but you need to go back. Okay, so related to marriage couple, because someone also said that he is married. Okay, so how this will work? First of all, KNB program, they don't encourage you to come with spouse or any dependent here in Indonesia. They don't encourage it at all. Okay, so secondly, if you would like to come, they will not say no, but all the expenses related to that spouse will be borne by you, the applicant, and they will not help you to pay for anything, like any personal expenses for that particular spouse, like paying for school fees for those children, or caring for them or making accommodation or rooms or anything. They will not pay for that thing. For the visa application for that spouse, they will not pay for that thing. They will just pay for you as the applicant. There will be no anything else. You need to know that. And if you like, you still want to come with your spouse, there is no issue. However, you need to know this thing, okay, before you apply for the program or before even you accept that. Okay, so language of instruction. Many people ask me like, where did you learn Bahasa Indonesia? Like, are you studying in Indonesia under the Indonesian language program? Yes. The short answer is yes, because all the KNB awardee are required to study under like the Indonesian language, because that's why they do 1-year program. But believe me, even if you do this 1-year program, you still not be fluent in Bahasa Indonesia. Like, you will be fluent, like daily conversation, talking with people, going to the market, to the museum, like friends on campus and everything. You'll be able to speak. However, when it's come to the academic program, it's really totally different. It's like, because sometimes even they mix it with the Japanese language or even their local languages, so you will face some difficulties related to that. However, there are different campuses that use English as instruction. Like what I would like to say as instruction, like they don't say it is international class, because all can be already follow regular class, because the regular class, it means you are going to study with Indonesian student in Indonesian language. Okay, however, some programs they are in English, so the material are in English, so they will mix Bahasa Indonesia and also in English, and the material will be in English. And some of them might even allow you to write the thesis in English, to write your assignment in English, because they know you might be facing difficulties. But it doesn't mean that you are not going to learn the Bahasa Indonesia. It's very important that you learn the language, because you are still living in the country within this study period. And it's important that you also learn it for your own good, because you don't know what will happen if you master this language. It's another thing that you are adding to your to your profile. It's very important that you know that. Don't say you are not going to apply it. Don't say you are not going to learn the language. Try to learn it and understand it. It's really important for your own good. And also, once you join your program, you will know the reason why it's important to study, because almost all other Indonesian students, they might not be able to speak English, so you need to be able to speak Bahasa Indonesia to understand. And if you have problems, like you have difficulties for understanding, you can just ask your prof to mix some time in English and then so on. There's no issue for that. And believe me, you can also write your thesis in English, because for international publication, like for publication, they need to be in English. Even if you write in Bahasa Indonesia, like for publishing those theses, they have to be in English for international journal. So there's no issue for that. You don't need to worry too much about that thing. Okay, so can you work and study at the same time? Yeah, that's another thing. Can I work or study? You can work. That's the short answer, but you cannot be paid. Yeah, you can take, like, for example, internship, like during, for example, the holiday, or even within semester break, you can take internship, but not paid internship. However, for example, if your internship, they will just give you for transport or for food, they allow that, but they will not say, okay, they will write a contract between you and the company where you are doing your internship for them to pay you monthly for your internship. No, you will be doing maybe internship if you get it, and it's just for experience. You are not going to be paid for doing the internship, because you are not allowed to work while you are a student. But you can work for internship for getting experience and then something like that. Okay, so tell me, I think that's I have shared a lot of things here related to that thing. So try to make sure, if you are applying for the KNB scholarship, you exactly know which program you are applying for. Don't apply for a program and then you would like to change this after. Don't come here for the intention with marrying Indonesian women or marrying Indonesian man, because you are not allowed to do that during your program. Don't have intention to come here to apply for permanent residency while you are a student. You will not be able to do that. KNB scholarship does not cover all. Okay, it's cover like the general things, the flight ticket for coming and for going back after study, just 2 flight tickets. If you would like to go within, the visa extension is not allowed. If you finish earlier, your scholarship will be terminated. If you have other scholarship while you have KNB, you will be disqualified for all Indonesian government programs in Indonesia, and you will also repay back all the money that they have given you. Okay, so if there is anything that I did not really mention in this video, try to ask it in the comment. I think I have went through many things here because I am also on my laptop. So yeah, that's it. If there is anything that you don't understand and you would like to you are still confused, just tell me, and also tell me your progress. Have you already submitted your application? If you are watching this while you are applicant, so if you are already an awardee, tell me also which campus are you which campus are you selected in, and also which program and which country are you from. Just share your story with me, your progress, your challenges, and also your triumph, because I wish you good luck with your application, and don't give up. Try to make sure that you meet the condition of the award, and try also to be sure that you have all the document required. You attest all your document, you follow the instruction given by the embassy if you are applying. And if you finish, try to make sure that if you are currently watching as an awardee, try to make sure you confirm early. Try to make sure that everything is in good for you. Okay, don't try to rush, don't try to minimize any risk or anything. Just try to ask questions, ask people who have already succeeded, people who are already in Indonesia, or even on the website, or even through the pages or Instagram. Try to ask questions to them to know how it works. And you cannot apply 2 times, like you apply for through the platform and also you apply for the university. You just apply once at the university, like at the KNB Scholarship platforms. Okay, so tell me which of these terms and conditions resonate with you. Which one are you more excited about or worried about, or anything? Okay, it was nice making this video. I hope it really helped, because many people ask me about this thing. So this was today's video, and I hope to see you in my next video related to KNB Scholarship, or maybe other scholarship, because as I told earlier, this month was just dedicated for KNB Scholarship. It doesn't mean that it's only KNB Scholarship that I'm doing, no, but it's the KNB Scholarship that I know the most. And as an awardee, I also promote the KNB Scholarship. Even if my country this year is not part of the KNB Scholarship, I still promote it. I still encourage people to apply, because I'm in Indonesia. I already live here. I know how things are going on. I encourage people to come and also discover the country and see the pros and cons of this country. As I told you, you'll be having really a good experience as a KNB awardee. In every city you are, there is something unique that you will discover. This is also part of the Indonesian culture, part of the beauty of Indonesia, and so on. It doesn't mean that everything will be good, like all you will have here will be just positive things. No, you might face challenge as a cultural shock or anything, I don't know. But what I would like to tell you here is, like, you need to come here with a positive mind. Okay, come with a positive mind that you are going to explore something new that is going to have an impact in yourself and also your country, and also the bilateral condition within your country and Indonesia. Is really very important. I will give you last tip related to those applicants. Once you are writing, if you are writing to professor, or you are writing to like just motivation letter, try to make sure that you create a link between you, your country, and Indonesia. Who you are, what you are doing, what you would like to do, and how this thing is related to the KNB Scholarship. Why you? Why not other people? Because remember that it's 1,000 people will apply for this scholarship. Last year I think it was 5,800 something, more than that even, for only 220 spots last year. But this year I think it's about 250, and there are more universities. It means more competition. Some university even will receive just 2 students. Some university will receive 1 or 3 or 5 students. So just try to choose the university according to your profile. Some people also ask me, like, which university to choose. I already responded this question many times. I cannot tell you take this university. No, what I will tell you, to go to this university website, check their entry requirements, their experience as international student. If you know, as students who are studying in that particular university, to tell you about the university experience, extracurricular activities, academic programs, campus life, and everything. Then you decide. Because I will not tell you choose UMM and then you will have more experience in other university. Of course, choose the UMM because this is where this is my campus. Okay, so just try to make sure that, yeah, you choose what resonate most with you, and also where you will be really immersed fully as it can be awardee. I hope this really was helpful. If it is so, just try to leave a comment and also share this video with someone who might be interested. Don't forget, you can join my WhatsApp group for all the queries, and also you will meet with other KNB applicant or even awardee who can help you and also connect with you for your journey as a KNB applicant or awardee. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.